Hello, 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 Chosen. Oh man, it's good to be back recording. I've been stuck handling some things in the Matrix that's taken up quite a bit of my time, but I have overcome and I have gotten those things completed. In the midst of the delay of accomplishing some much needed things that needed to be accomplished, of course I began to get attacks on my brain, and which slowed down my return to coming back to the screen, even doubting whether I should continue with the channel, allowing my surroundings to kind of justify my beliefs, or rather to allowing my environment to begin to break down my belief system, as well as deter me from doing something that I know I was called to do, and something that has to be done. As much as I run away from this calling, the more every turn I take, I'm faced with the reality of what I came here to do. So this message is going to be entitled "Thy Kingdom Come." Okay. For those of you who know you are called, right? Everybody has a little section on YouTube where they refer to themselves as the chosen, and they have a group of followers who fit into that description of what they consider a chosen. I want to clarify what I am calling to be a chosen, right? I am specifically talking to the Black American. Okay, those of you who have been called to preserve our history, to preserve our genetics, to preserve our culture, our history, and to usher in Mayat. I want to say I'm talking specifically to us. However, I do know that the ushering of Mayat is going to come from many other chosen groups, okay? Because there are some great brothers right now who are inside of the Christian faith from the continent of Africa, who I guess they might consider themselves Pan-Africans, who are really breaking down the fabric of this matrix, you know what I mean, and unlocking things. So I want to also say that this channel is specifically for us, because I can only relate based off of our experience, but this term chosen could be used to any and everyone who is breaking down this matrix and ushering in the new world, whether you be from a different race, whether you be anything other than a Black American, because I understand and I appreciate your contribution to breaking down this matrix, bringing forth truth, bringing forth technology and infrastructure that is ushering in the new world. So outsiders also do have their contribution in the building of the new world and the new kingdom. Okay, and this is again just a select few who will be on the front lines of this movement. Okay, and if you're called in and you really have a passion for truth, preserving your race, preserving your history, then I suggest you stay tuned to this channel. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know the full plan. As I told you, I just had an attack on my mind. I've had visions, probably got my first vision maybe like in 2012 or whatever, of what God was showing me, which was a Black nation, a Black nation. That's what I had seen, and it never left me, and it also was a desire of mine, and just haven't been able to to, I guess, manifest it. It wasn't time yet. I still had a lot of learning to do and a lot of unlearning to do before I could fully step into the vision that was shown to me. So I'm calling forth all of you who truly seek truth, seek freedom, and want a new world, a world of kingdom living, the way that we are supposed to be living, paradise, essentially, and righteousness, the righteousness according to our genealogy, the righteousness that aligns with who we are, right? Because we do know that we are out of alignment. We are literally living out someone else's reality. The black man and black woman has to return back to the African consciousness. And that's what I mean when I say right. The right way of living, the kingdom moving forward, is our mind, our original mind that was given to us. It has been hijacked, and we are truly living out someone else's reality. So for those of you who know that and resonate with that, then I'm calling you forth today to join me in the beginning processes of creating the infrastructure that we also desire. We are truly kings and queens. It's time for us to come together, put our money together, put our minds together, and get busy constructing constitutions, exploring lands for us to settle in, all of those things that it takes. I'm just, right now, I want to put this out there. I want to send this out into the universe. It was given to me, so it already exists, right? But I want to send it out there and broadcast this so that it's out there again, and I can bring the people to me or bring us together so that we can begin to get this thing rolling, because it's time, okay? With all the technology that's out there now, and all the resources that are available to us, I believe that now is the time for us to, begin building. It's time to birth this nation. It's time. So I'm calling forth all the chosen who resonates with this. Know that the world that you live in is not in agreement with you, and you know that you are royal, and you know that you are kings and queens, right, who need to establish a kingdom, a dynasty. Then we need to be in contact. I believe all of my contact information is is on my page somewhere. If you click on the picture, you'll see my page and it'll give you my information. But if you don't find it there, then you can email me. My email address is florida1321@gmail.com. So you can begin to send me some emails, and let's get in contact. Let's build. Let's put our thoughts together. Let's put our money together, and let's do something about it. It's time that we stop all the chatter. It's a lot of talk going on, a lot. It's been a lot of talking for a very long time. It is time that we're in the age of action. Okay, action. What are we going to do with this knowledge and this information, this awakening that we have received? What are we going to do with this information? It's time to utilize it. And our greatest capability is unity. Everyone talks about it, right? But somehow it's been difficult to get us together. Some people are just not interested in coming together. But for those of you who are on the channel, I know that you are. It is time for us to finally come together and create the balance that's needed in all of our lives. So that is my contact information. We can start there and begin to build. And then this is not solely, my vision, right? This is your vision. So also I'm open, because I'm just projecting, okay? This is just beginning stages of the projection. And from all of us coming together collectively, we will begin to design the world that we all want. So everybody's input is going to be very much needed and very much appreciated. So I just want to make that clear. It's not all just what's coming out of me. It's going to be a collective thing with us sitting together at a round table and drawing this blueprint up and then getting into action. But I'm just calling you forth now. It's time. I am calling you guys to me. All of my destiny helpers, I am calling you to me. Wake up, arise, receive this message, and know that it is time. There's no more delay. You know what I mean? It's time to get busy. You know, if you're not living in purpose, what are you doing? You know? So it's time to relinquish your energy from the matrix, the world that we no longer want, right? Now that world can exist if it wants to. We ain't necessarily here to destroy it so that it doesn't exist completely, because some people love it and some people operate very well in it. But we have broken it down because we felt trapped within it. And now we're coming out of it and creating things that are more aligned with us, right? And then also, we also are going to need to still feed off of that system before we make the full transition to freedom. And so yes, I want to be clear about that. We're not here to fully annihilate what they got going on over there. That's what they do, you know. However, we will defend our freedom, you know. Let no man come forth to destroy the things that God has put into us, okay? As we know, a lot of our ancestors and even some that are still here, a lot of our leaders have tried this thing where they tried to separate from this system and go and create their own things, such as Wall Street, Black Wall Street. Dr. Malachi Z. York had the place in Georgia, you know, and they went and destroyed it, you know. But I'm here to tell you, it's a new day and age, a new era. And I tell you what I know. I know that we will be able to accomplish what we want, and it will stand and it will remain. That is for certain. There's no more creating these magnificent places like Wall Street and I think it's called Edenville out there in Georgia that Dr. Malachi Z. York has. No more of creating these things and then them being trampled and destroyed. There's no more. That day and time is over. Okay, so just to give you an idea, something similar to what they tried to do. Okay, however, we will be successful. We will be successful. That I do know. Yeah. So basically, this is it. This is a call to all the chosen to come on, hit me up. Let's orchestrate this. Let's finally come together, walk away, release our energy from that world, and begin to put our energy together for the new world, and begin to change things, you know, from here on out, for millennia to come, you know. So that is a quick message, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Peace.